Welcome to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Sugar Ray Leonard, obviously, we've seen him since he's come all the way up the amateur ranks. You know, he's an orthodox fighter, stands in that right-handed stance. But tonight, he's going up against a southpaw.
Look, a lot of trainers, a lot of fighters for that matter, when they fight a southpaw, lefty, they like to use the right hand. But Leonard, he has the option. He's one of those special guys. Yeah, he can use the right hand, and he's seen, as you said, he's seen plenty of southpaws in the amateurs. But sometimes the left hook works a little bit. You step to your left, you get outside that lead right foot into southpaw, and you can set up the left hook. Then it can go either way.
Well-targeted right hand by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Nice! Nice!
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand.
Side to side, move your head.
Manny Pacquiao's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Yeah, good work.
Pacquiao's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Oh, what a devastating hook by Sugar Ray Leonard. Well-timed by Sugar Ray Leonard. He took a step back, landed the counter.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Teddy, he has so many strengths to his makeup as a fighter, but pick out a few that when you look at Sugar Ray Leonard, they really shine.
Well, I think collectively they all go together. I mean, you could separate them, but together that's where you get the package. I mean, you have great speed. He has power. You have a lot of fast guys don't have that kind of power. He has the ability to adjust. He's shown that already in his career. He can go forward, he could go backwards, he can give you angles, he can counter. You know, he can fight in different kinds of places. And technically, he's really, really solid.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. That was a fine block by Manny Pacquiao. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Side to side.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Nice strike after catching. Sugar Ray Leonard's in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked. Manny Pacquiao's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. 10 seconds to go in this round. So end of the round, a round in which he was able to get to his man there, stunned him there. He's kind of got momentum now, doesn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, he does. And you know he's going to want to build on it. He doesn't want to get reckless, careless, but he's want to keep it going that way.
Leonard's corner did a good job in that last round. They really got their fighter back to where he needs to be after being damaged in that last round.
And that's not the only good job they did in the corner. They did a good job in the camp because obviously they have him in top shape and it's paying dividends right now.
Good work.
You see him holding on. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's easily winning this fight just based on his hand and foot speed. He's getting in and out with ease.
And what his opponent needs to do is control range so he gets it down to where his opponent is shadow boxing. Yeah, he's got fast hands, but it doesn't matter if you're not standing in front of him to use them. Right now, he's standing in the wrong place.
1-2. 1-2.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Look at that combination by Sugar Ray Leonard. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Manny Pacquiao.
Head and body. Head and body.
Teddy, sometimes with Pacquiao, when you watch him fight, you'll notice that he really jumps in and lunges, but as he does, he's throwing 2, 3, 4 punches at a time.
Yeah, well, he doesn't mind taking chances, and he's either going to burn you or you're going to burn him. But he has the speed, for the most part, to get away with it.
Looking good.
Last 10 seconds.
Let's see.
Scored well with that straight left.
Okay, breathe now. Deep breath, deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man. Here you go.
Pacquiao's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Leonard's probably thinking to himself that he found an early answer. The counterpunch doing damage here.
And his opponent's thinking, what the heck am I doing? Am I shadow boxing? Because I'm not finding nothing. But I tell you, if I am shadow boxing, that shadow, it has a little bit of a punch. It's hitting me back.
Halfway through round number 4. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Sugar Ray Leonard.
Doing great.
A well-placed left hand up top. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Sugar Ray Leonard. And round 4 comes to an end. Leonard's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Havatine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Leonard's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. Leonard's nailed by a huge uppercut. Pacquiao's well off the mark that time. Huge left hand from Pacquiao. Good work with the uppercut. Nice job there. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on, this is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta... Don't waste energy.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score.
In and out! In and out!
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Sugar Ray Leonard cranked by an uppercut. Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself. He's doing a wonderful job at it.
Yeah, he is, and that gives him the ability to always be fresh and confident round after round since he's not taking a lot of punishment.
Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. A little head hunting with the right. Little head hunting with the left. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Halfway through round 6. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot.
Keep working the body. Let's move.
Scored well up top. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Come on, kid, focus.
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Sugar Ray Leonard. Nice strike after catching one by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's on the receiving end of a very good counter punch.
Keep your hands, all right? Yeah, keep your hands up. You're doing fine. He's just...
Let's go. What are you waiting for? You want this fight? Then let's get moving out there. This guy's gonna win this fight. If you don't take control, son, you need to take...
So as the bell sounds, we put to bed the first half of this fight, and we are underway with a new round. Pacquiao's... Oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up.
Sugar Ray Leonard's got a way of just getting away from that punch. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Manny Pacquiao. Halfway through the 7th round, and now a well-placed hook to the head. Good combination by Sugar Ray Leonard. And he's holding. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Sugar Ray Leonard. Lands the counter. Well-placed counter punch by Sugar Ray Leonard. Pacquiao's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
You gotta breathe. Breathe. Relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not winning this fight, right? You're not winning. He's beat. He needs you to throw more than one punch out there, right?
Beginning of round number 8 here. Teddy's scorecard has it in one direction. Leonard's up on Teddy's scorecard. However, Teddy, I think there is some concern with him. He has taken some damage.
Yeah, it's not a day at the beach. He thought it was at the beginning, but that tide is rolling in.
Excellent counterpunch by Sugar Ray Leonard. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
They both decide to bring it. Solid left hand to the head. Good flush shot by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, what an exchange. Leonard's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
Come on, kid.
He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. Leonard's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Not able to land the headshot. And that's the end of round 8. We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
You gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. Need the capital.
The 9th round of this good fight. Leonard's got to prove to us and to himself and to his opponent that those legs are steady after being tagged hard in that last round. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Manny Pacquiao. Nice block by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao still shaking after feeling that uppercut. Teddy, I'm starting to wonder, what is the answer for this guy? Can he do anything else than this? Yeah, he throws punches, but he has no accuracy. Can this change in mid-fight?
Well, it has to if he wants to win this fight. And how does it change? Well, you know, the problem is these things have to be put in place in the gym. I don't know if you can do it right now, but if you could, you tell him in the corner, hey, tighten up a little bit, you know, shorten up these darn punches.
90 seconds into the 9th round. Nothing there on the punch by Manny Pacquiao.
Keep working the body.
Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand.
Up and down, side to side.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Come on, kid, focus.
Sugar Ray Leonard goes to the uppercut. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Sugar Ray Leonard.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw. You got more than
You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side. Boom. Count. Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him this round.
Start up again. Back to action here with another round. And banging away he goes. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down.
1, 2, 3.
Leonard's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Leonard's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Work your body, kid. Body shots.
Pacquiao's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Manny Pacquiao's an offensive fighter, but Pac-Man has to improve his defense. Time and time again tonight, we're seeing consecutive punches landing on Pacquiao.
Keep moving. There you go.
He just missed that shot up top.
Don't stay in one spot.
And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good biting, snapping shot by Manny Pacquiao. Unable to score with the hook.
Left and right, left and right.
Targets his opponent after blocking a shot. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Looking good.
Okay, listen. You can throw him off with some head movement. That's it. Throw him off with head movement. You have to start doubling that jab, okay? Double that jab. That'll put us in a position.
Start of round number 11 here. The championship rounds are ahead of us. Comfortable lead on your scorecard, Teddy. Leonard's got to be enjoying that, but he could close the show. I mean, this may not even get to the judges based on looking at his opponent.
No, he absolutely could, but he's got to remember one thing. You have to be careful when you have somebody wounded because they become dangerous. They don't care anymore. They may take chances they normally wouldn't take.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Leonard's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fighter's in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
He missed with that headshot. Now he ties up there.
Hook! Hook! Keep moving! Keep moving!
A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good-looking counterpunch. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round.
Come on!
A knifing left hand by Manny Pacquiao. And this round comes to an end. It's just a brutal display in there right now, Teddy, and it's painted on both guys' face.
And the one with the advantage, this is going to sound funny in this kind of brutal war that we're watching here, but the guy who lays back a little bit now lets the other guys take the chances and takes advantage of those chances. Under these kind of conditions where you can barely see what's coming, believe it or not, the guy that gives in that way, that's smart that way, he's going to have the advantage.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook. Pacquiao's reached that point in the fight where his only chance is to cash in and hit lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers, but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look for one moment, one spot.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Pacquiao's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Nice strike after catching one by Manny Pacquiao. So punch after punch, he keeps taking punishment. Starting to wonder here, Teddy, how much more will he be able to take?
You want it to be the inclination of a fighter, in this case a warrior, to go on. But sometimes enough is enough, and you just have to take your losses and come back to fight another day. I believe we've gotten to that point.
Good action throughout, a close fight. Good, solid, close fight. Let's hear how the judges have it by sending it up to the ring for the official decision. So all three judges give him the victory. A very good night by Sugar Ray Leonard.
I don't think it was ever a question of who. It was always going to be how. Knockout or decision. We get a good decision here.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.